Good morning, everybody. Here I am. I am going to do the morning blessing. I hope you had a fabulous greeting to self today. I hope you had this amazing thing that made you believe you are worthy and that your job is this first official day. Well, yesterday was the 1st of August. But guess what? It's Monday, a new month, new goals towards your desire needs to be set. We all have this grand desire. You know mine. I want to speak all over the world. I want to speak and encourage people like I encourage you, like I encourage myself. Like I tell them that sometimes when you're in the valley, you don't have to stay in the valley. Because the same universe that is on the mountaintop, or the same God you have on the mountaintop, is the same God that's in the valley. It's really up to you to connect. And we connect all the time. So this is a full month, and my challenge to you is, what are you going to do towards attaining your goal? Your desire, whatever that desire is. So we have all those weeks. So this week, choose one goal that you can do towards your desire. One, just one. Every week in August, our job is going to be to work on one goal towards our big desire. The first thing you have to do is to know your desire. You actually must know what your desire is. What it is you desire to attain in this month, this August month. Actually, the least hot month we should have. And yet I'm in a sweater here. Because you know why? It's only 17 or 16 degrees this morning. Normally at this time it's hot and it's blazing, but it's not. So let us get into the groove of things. Get your book out and write down your goal. Write it down again. Write it down one more time. Look at it and polish it off. What did you do? Do you have words that are not empowering you? Such as, I would like, or I'm trying, or I am just thinking of doing it, and no, I want you to wake up. I want you to look at your words. You remember, as I said to you, I only see in words. So when you talk to me and you tell me, well, Tessa-Marie, I'm really trying to do this. And then I ask you, how long have you been trying? And normally, it's a long time. I said, well, why don't you just do it? But I am doing it. But you just told me you were trying. So what is it? So let's do it. So find that desire, polish it off. If you are not sure of a positive word, look up a word. Ask a friend. Ask your heart. Ask yourself what it is I really, 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 really want to do with this desire of mine. Then once you have done that, I want you to set one goal for this week. Just one goal. One goal for this week. And see how far you can get to this goal. Now, when the end of the week comes, which we will say Sunday, I need you to look at it and write about that goal. What it is you did towards your desire with this goal. What did you do? And then write about how do you feel about it. Nobody needs to know. It doesn't have to be 10 pages of prose. A writer writes because they have a need to write. A writer writes for self. A real, true, honest writer does not write for dollars and does not write for New York Times bestseller. A writer writes because there is something that's coming from them and they need to get it out. Write like that. Write what you have done with that goal towards that desire for this week. And next Monday morning, you will do another one until the month of August is done. Then at the end of August, we are going to evaluate what we have done. So your morning blessings today is your what. Do not ask the question when you're setting this goal, how should I do it? You need to know without a doubt what is your what. The who is a lot harder than the what. That is why you don't touch it. There's circumstances that will make the how come true. Like, we didn't stop those 2 times we needed help on the self-care show to say, where is our how? How am I coming out of this when Yuko is flooded basement? And how Yuko is saying, am I going to go through this when Tessa-Marie's internet is not, like my son says, not cooperating? So there you go. That is not our job. Our job is to do what we have to do. What our heartstrings is pulling at us. What is your what? And then when you find that what, why are you doing this what? What is your purpose for doing this what? Why? And when you have those 2 things, the how is, number one, it starts with a flipping W, so it doesn't suit what you're looking for, does it? So why mess with W and then it has an O and H and an O and the W is the last of the 3 letters? Why mess with it? You want your W to be number 1. Why and what? What am I doing towards attaining this amazing desire of mine? What is my goal for today? What is my goal for this week? I don't care if you split that goal in 7 pieces and take a bite of it every day. The point is, have one goal towards your desire this week. What it is you're going to do with this one goal. Find it, work on it, squeeze it, push it, twist it, bend it at will, force it to come alive, tell it to give me what I desire. Talk to it like it's a human being. Slap it if you have to. Make that goal function. Put some emotion into it. Much emotion into it. I mean real sweet, exciting emotion. Coax it. You need to give me what I desire, you must say to it. You must feed my desire. You are just one part of it. And therefore, I need you to function what it is I can do with you towards receiving that desire that is so deep within me that I am bursting if I don't succeed. You need to meet me halfway. You need to come with me all the way. Whatever you do, make sure that that goal gets the message that you are seeking. You need it to be fulfilled, and you have to work on it. So today is the first day of the rest of your life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to make this goal work towards your desire? It's never, ever a goal without a desire. The desire is the big picture. Your desire to be what you want to be, why you want to be, is the big picture. The goals are all these tiny little things you need to put together to make it work. Your goal might be to get that book out and a pen and sit with that pen in your hand and work and write about that desire of yours and feel it through your body. Feel it like you've never felt anything in your life before. Give your desire life by choosing one thing to press into it to make it work. This is what August is. August is Desire Fulfill Month. This is what August is. Name it. Name Desire Fulfill Month. There is nothing wrong with that. You don't have to stand up on a podium and scream it out so others laugh at you. That is just their opinion. It has nothing to do with you. It should be like water on a duck's back. We had the loons at the lake, and then a pair of swans came down the lake, and it was a sight to behold, white. So when you see those type of things, you realize that there isn't anything that is not attainable if you know the what. As I said, and if you find yourself asking, how am I going to do this? Then shut up. Shut up and say, I don't care about the how. I just know I must have it. I must have my desire. How it's coming, I don't know. I don't care. What I know for sure is what I desire to attain in my life right now. My next step is to find that tiny goal. And as I said, the goals are not usually, they're not big. Goals are not big. Goals are steps towards the main thing, your desire. So it might be to pick up your book, write. It might be take a minute, look in the mirror, and say, yes, you can. It might be take a moment, inhale the environmental air around you and say, it's beautiful. It might be take a moment and hear the birds. It might put yourself in that little position that you can sit there. It might be the one time you spend one fleeting moment connecting to your heart. One of the joys, if you can ever practice it, is to go in that spot. If you find you have the ability to go into your heart and lie there, you will never want to come back. And because you know truly that is where it all begins. No heartbeat, no life. So to give life to your desires, go visit the source of life. To make those desires become a reality, drop down. Drop down into your heart and stay there for a moment. Just a moment in time. It's very difficult to go for more than a moment, but with constant practice, you can get it. So today, what I would like you to do is remember, August is working towards your desire by setting goals. Every week you should have goals that you have. One goal can last a whole week if it's a big one towards the desire. So I need you to comprehend this. A goal is not a desire. My goal is to get ready every morning to come here. My desire is to be with you, to do this morning blessing. And the next step is to come send it out to you. Let the world touch it. Goals. So my main desire is morning blessing every day, Monday to Friday. My goal is to be prepared to do it and let the world receive it. So August is what is your desire and what goals are you going to have for this 4 or 5 weeks, 4 weeks of working towards making sure your desires become a reality. So it's one of those days when I just wanted you to feel it. And as I said, these things do not happen because I sat down and I contemplated what to bring you. Maybe you might see it by the way I speak about it. But I come because it comes from my heart. As I said, lives begin there. So if you want to give your desire life, go in there and work on your desire. Take a pen and paper, sit down and write your desire down. Then take another step and say, what can I do today? What can I do today towards making my desire a reality? And do not ever fill your mind with the how. The universe has the answer to the how. God has the answer to the how. Whoever you believe is greater than you, not a human being, the air, you worship the sky, the sun, they'll find the how. Your job is one thing for sure, what and why. So sending you light and joy on this absolutely amazing, quiet, still August 2nd morning, 2021. Have a ball with life. Go find it and love it. There isn't anything wrong with you. You are perfect just the way you are. The only thing that is imperfect is what you let in. And we have a choice. So bring in the things that are going to make you a little bit stronger, amazing, and just enjoy life. So let us give this day the time it desires. Look at the blue sky. Look at behind me. Between the trees, there's always that blue sky. Can you see it? That tells you that there is something good happening somewhere in the world today. So be part of it. The sky is blue right now, right where I am. Stay in that moment. The trees are green and beautiful. The air is still and calm. The temperature is 16 degrees. Not too hot and not too cold. What else do we need? What else do we need to have an amazing day? So sending you light and joy, and have a wonderful day.